This is my 50th year, and I was a trial lawyer before, tried all kinds of cases, over 200 jury trials of all kinds. Defended lawyers my whole career, and back in the old days we didn't mediate, but lawyers didn't want to sue each other, so I started mediating for lawyers fighting lawyers. That's how I got started. And I thought it was a bad idea, that mediation was going to ruin the trial practice. But as it turns out, I'm a full-time mediator now and have been doing it about 30 years. I handle anything but family, except I've been ordered by judges to do that a couple of times. So anything that would be tried to a jury, but also do some federal employment stuff and state employment stuff. A lot of legal malpractice, a lot of medical malpractice, products liability, but also car cases and dogs that bit people. And the hardest is family feuds, when you're an estate issue or a family fighting each other. I try to be relational and figure out where the emotion is, what the underlying issue is, and try to relate to the individuals. And that's primarily on the plaintiff's side. On defense side, to the extent, because I did a lot of that work, I'm able to understand that language. But I try to get the plaintiff comfortable and try to get them where they will open up to me and be more relatable. Primarily, it's prior experience, personal experience. Either me trying cases against them, a lot of lawyers I tried cases against hire me, or with them, sometimes we're co-defendants on cases. There's a lot of social media, MADA, which is our plaintiffs' bar in Missouri. They publish stuff, good and bad probably. And Model, that's the defense bar, they do that also. But because Missouri is relatively small, although I do a lot of mediations in St. Louis and Kansas City, usually I've had a prior relationship with the lawyers. As long as I've done everything I can to get it done, then I'm comfortable. As I often say, it's not a business model for me. I'm really old. I waited to 70 for Social Security. I get a great big check every month. But it's important to me to do the best I can to give them the opportunity to settle the case. We live in the sticks, out in the country. I have acreage where I am, but also I took a thorn out of the paw of a doctor that owns lots of land around me. So we like gardening. I like trees, and we already have a lot of trees. We live in the beginning of the Ozark Mountains, and so that, and then we have kids and grandkids who got as far away from us as they could in all interesting places, Lake of the Ozarks, Chicago, Denver, and Tempe, Arizona. So we visit them